Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Jewel D. Blanton Kilgo, age 85, of West Salem, Ohio, will be at 11 a.m. today at Ryans Creek Baptist Church, burial in the church cemetery. She will lie in state from 10 to 11 a.m. at the church this morning. Funeral services for James Eric Spiegel, age 34, of Cullman, will be at 2 p.m. this afternoon at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Ricky Maccabee will officiate, burial in Old Center Cemetery in Winston County. Funeral services for Alice M. Shields, age 95, will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel, burial in Union Hill Cemetery near Eva. Moss Service is directing those arrangements. Visitation will be 6 to 9 p.m. this evening at the funeral home. Funeral services for Brian Curtis Folds, age 32, of Cullman, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. Jeffrey Folds will officiate. Interment in Welty Presbyterian Cemetery. Cullman Funeral Home is directing. Friends may sign the guest book on the internet. Funeral services for Jonathan Ryan Mack, age 31, of Atlanta, Georgia, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Fairview Methodist Church. The Reverends Richard Saylor and Scott Haygood officiating, burial in the church cemetery. The body will lie in state from 1 to 2 p.m. tomorrow at the church. Cullman Funeral Home is directing. Visitation will be 5:30 to 9 p.m. this evening at the funeral home. Funeral services for Irvin Lloyd Lane, age 72, of Vinemont, will be at 4 p.m. Tomorrow at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Fred Rivers will officiate. Cullman Funeral Home in charge of arrangements. Visitation will be 12:30 to 4 p.m. tomorrow at the funeral home. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Whoa, that was a passel of them.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
When you're coming back if you win,
yeah,
right?
You're exactly right. Tim, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Let's go back and kind of review that game a little bit if you will. It's meeting in the regional game tomorrow night in the home opener. The Eagles are going to travel to Cordova in Walker County this Friday evening, looking to remain. Johnny Thornton analyzes Cullman Bearcat football. Cullman County kickoff is set for 7 o'clock this Friday night. Good luck, Coach, to you.
That's how fast the health information technology profession is projected to grow this decade. That's how much a health information technician can make in the first year. Who will you be? Be one of us and get in a Wallace state of mind.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room, the best room, your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. My It's back to school time, and remember, a child's safety is crucial. Parents, teach students to stand at least 10 feet from the road if they're waiting on the bus. Find out school procedures and rules. Make sure backpacks or school bags are acceptable. Let's make this a memorable back-to-school year.
Now we're doing 110. It certainly was a race for a book of past.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2 right here on a Charter Cable. We are also streaming live on the internet, and we archive all of our programs right there on YouTube, just for those of you that want to go back and watch something, or if you missed something or want to share something with somebody, we are there for you. We are here for you, the people. So we are very excited today because, yay, it's National Mustard Day.
Mustard Day. I like mustard. Do you like mustard?
I do like mustard. You know, I think it's so cool because there's so many different kinds of mustard.
Yes, there are.
There's honey mustard.
That's one of my favorites.
There's Dijon mustard.
Yes.
It's always good on sandwich. There's regular mustard.
Right.
And we were talking just a little bit before the show. There's so many other uses for mustard that a lot of people don't even know about. You know, it's got a lot of good anti-inflammatory agents working in it.
Okay.
So there's lots of home remedies for muscle cramps. I don't know if you've heard that it is good to take when you have cramps.
I was thinking you'd slather it on.
Yeah, you just put it on. You just rub it on your skin, and that's everything better. But of course, it's National Mustard Day, and so go out and grab you a ballpark, Frank. And,
well, I was going to say, grab a hot dog and throw some mustard on there.
So let's take a look at the weather today, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. This August 5th almanac, it's going to look like this. The average high is going to be 92 degrees, with the record being set at 104 degrees in 1947. The average low is going to be 66 degrees, with the record being set at 54 degrees in 1974. Sunset today is going to be at 7:45 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow at 6:01 a.m. There's a look at the forecast for you, just in case you wanted to take a look at that. It looks like we got some clear skies for the most part. Now let's take a look at the rest of the forecast for this week. Today it's going to be 92 degrees. Tonight it's going to be at 68 degrees. And tomorrow it's going to be 94 degrees with a 10% chance of rain. Here's a look at the rest of the forecast for you. Thursday, it's going to be a high of 91 with a low of 71 with a 40% chance of rain. Friday, again with that 40% chance of rain with a high of 89 degrees, a low of 71. Saturday into the weekend, it looks like we're going to have some good percentage of rain with highs in the upper 80s and lows in the lower 70s. So, looks like we might have some rain, but that's okay. Yeah, we kind of need it. It's been a little hot lately. It'll cool things down a little bit for us.
Maybe so.
Give some rain to those people over there in the farmers market. They always enjoy that, of course.
Yes, they do. They need that rain to grow those produce, and I'll tell you what, though, they've already picked them, and they're there today waiting for you to come purchase some. They're open Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And also, don't forget about the food truck that they appear from 11 to 1, so if you want to just stop by and grab lunch and enjoy the cool breeze that there always is at the Fest Hall. And of course, this is going to go on through the end of August, so take advantage of the food trucks until then. But the market will be open until October. And if you do want to rent space at the Fest Hall, that's available as well. And they're of course located just behind the Coleman County Museum. So go check that out for today.
We had the chance Friday. I haven't been down there to see the food trucks yet on a Thursday. I haven't got the chance. I really want to get down there.
Right.
But it was really neat Friday night when Celebrate Coleman to see those food trucks and to get some food from them and kind of see, because some of the food trucks that they had there are some that they have on Thursday nights or Thursdays. So it was really cool to get to experience that. I don't know if you got the chance to walk around that night.
I did, but I'll tell you what, I kind of just went from Brothers to Moe's.
Yeah, just went back and forth.
Walked in through that area, but it was crowded.
It was just a lot of people.
I was really excited to see the turnout.
It's really funny because that kind of environment is like every night in like a place like Nashville or like downtown Birmingham, and so it's really neat to see that kind of turnout for and it makes you wonder like what would happen if we had something like that. A section of town like that, all the time.
Right.
Like if we had bands playing, it would bring a lot of, I feel like it brought a lot of business to that area that night, especially. Yeah. So stuff to think about, I think.
The restaurants were busy. I don't know about the retail market.
Yeah, the retail, I know they were doing a special like outside like sale kind of thing through the day, and I don't know how well that did. I didn't really have the chance to talk to any of those people, but I'm sure it brought some more business than usual.
Sure.
But I know the restaurants probably did okay.
Yeah, they did quite well.
They did okay. So tell us about our Facebook friend for the day.
Well, let's take a look at that and see who it is. It's Miss Sydney Bittner, and Sydney likes. Let's see one more time. Let me take a look. One Direction and The Walking Dead. A lot of people like that TV program.
It's a very popular show.
I've never seen it.
It is, and the thing about it is that it's not just a zombie show. It's got a lot of good content to it. Like it's got a good story to it.
Plot. Okay.
And of course, she is going to get that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. So come on by and pick that up, and we would love to see you.
Yeah.
So we're really excited today because we're going to have Miss Debbie Ritter on today.
Yeah.
She is a doll maker. She makes dolls out of some
miniature dolls.
out of a very unique thing. So stick around and don't go away because you're going to want to find out how she makes these dolls.
Way down in the heart of Dixie in Coleman, USA, we grow sweet potatoes a good old-fashioned way. Get 'em by the bushels, a dozen by the score. Get Coleman sweet potatoes at your local grocery store.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
In the nation, we worry about fire-breathing monsters, and we worry about spinach. At Nationwide Insurance, we take care of the big things like protecting you, so you only have to worry about the little stuff. We put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that doesn't sweat it.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.
It's back to school time, and remember, a child's safety is crucial. Parents, teach students to stand at least 10 feet from the road if they're waiting on the bus. Find out school procedures and rules. Make sure backpacks or school bags are acceptable. Let's make this a memorable back-to-school year.
Now we're doing 110. There certainly was a race for a book of...
And we're back once again, and we're going to visit with Miss Debbie Ritter, who makes miniature dolls. How are you today?
I'm fine.
You know what? It'd be nice to put something on you. I wasn't even thinking about that.
We don't recognize.
Yeah, okay. Well, at any rate, hi again, Debbie.
Hello, good morning.
What got you started into making miniature dolls?
I don't know. Well, actually, my dad, about 10 years ago, he put together a dollhouse for my mom because my dad didn't want to put it together. And when he got it done, I said, it needs something in it. And so I thought, well, I think I could do something. I'd heard about clothespin dolls. And so I looked up on the internet and thought, well, I can do better than that, you know, because most of them are really simplistic.
Right.
And so I just kind of started getting in there and figuring out how to do it. And it took me 10 years to get to this point, but I made my mom every, year after, I'd make her a set of them to put in her dollhouse until my dad said that's enough. And so
bursting at the seams. There's no more room.
Yeah, but I still sneak a few over to her. But I decided to, through a mention, somebody had mentioned to me that about Etsy, and I thought, well, I'll try selling them. And I was surprised that, it just snowballed from there on.
I just recently learned about Etsy, and don't really use it or anything, but that's an online service kind of thing.
It started out as a totally handmade, but they started adding other things like vintage and like people that manufacture things, as long as it's a small group of people manufacturing things, like jewelry or clothes, that sort of thing. So it's kind of expanded into more than that.
So you can sell online, basically.
Yes, you can sell online, but the majority of them, there's a lot of artists on there, and that's why I started doing that, because I thought, well, I'll see what happens. But I was just really surprised that it took off.
So there's a market for these miniature dolls.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is
this a hobby, or is this?
It's not a hobby. It's a business. Probably if I wasn't making money at it, I probably wouldn't do it as often, because it's it's time consuming.
Sure.
And so it's a business, and I didn't expect it. I just didn't expect it to turn into a business, because I just thought I'd throw a few out there and see what happened, and then it was just like
you got orders and
started coming in.
Specific things that they were ordering, or they were going, oh, I like that one, I'll take that one.
I get a lot of that, but I take custom orders, so I get a lot of strange requests from time to time. Like one lady wanted me to do one of her husband. And I was like, I told her, why would anybody want a doll of their husband? I mean, you see him enough, but I went ahead and did it anyway, and he just loved it. It was him holding a basketball. I guess he was a basketball fan.
Yeah.
And then I had one lady send me a picture of her mother, her grandmother, who had deceased, but in the 40s, she wore these 1940s vintage clothes, and she wanted me to do a replica of her. So I did that. So I get requests, but I do have a lot in there right now that I've done of myself, like over 700 dolls now that I have. Yeah. So that's what I do pretty much all day long around my schedule.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and show exactly how you do this, because to go from this point to that point is pretty amazing. So you start off with a wooden clothespin, right?
It has to be that kind right there.
Are these hard to find?
Yes, they are. So I have to do an internet search from time to time to make sure I have a good supply of them. My husband, he will drill the hole, because I'm not good with tools.
Okay. And that's pretty precise too. You got to have a small little bit there to do that. Okay.
And then I thread a wire through, and it ends up looking like that.
So these are the arms, apparently.
Yeah, that's what's going to be the arms.
Okay.
And then I get clay, and I wet my fingers, and just, it doesn't look like much right there, but I have to shape it. I want to try to shape the face according to how everybody has a different face shape.
Sure.
And if they're wearing a skirt or whatever, I have to make it according to that. And then after I do that, then it starts.
And they get feet.
They get the feet.
Yeah, so you're very detailed about all of this.
Yes, I have to get my reading glasses on to do the rest. And then I paint. I paint the face, and then put the facial details on.
Okay.
Then after that, I put the clothes on.
Okay, I'm going to put this down, so they need to change that shot. Okay, let's see. We're going to do this really famous one. I'm sure everybody can identify who this is.
Actually, before I came here, I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
But I was told that if I was going to live down here, I had to know who this man was.
That's true.
So that's what I did. I thought, well, I want to fit in while I'm down here. So that's Paul Bear Bryant, the coach, and I put a little football on his hand and
Sure.
gave him his trademark hat. It's hard to find things that small of a scale print that will work, but I kind of did.
Right. So you had to make this. You had to make his hat. You had to just-
Everything.
yeah.
Everything has
Okay.
to be made by hand.
Okay.
And that's,
Trying to determine what is this.
it's his game plan rolled up.
Oh, okay. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
This little right there.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I've looked at pictures, and I study pictures of the person I'm going to do before I do them.
Okay.
That way I kind of get a feel for what kind of person they are.
Okay, and let's see. You know, when you were pointing this one out to me, I really did kind of think I knew who this was.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering if the audience might know. It's not that she's as popular here as Paul Bear Bryant, but
She's probably
she is
not.
a pretty popular character
Yeah.
in old English times.
Right. Is it Queen Mary?
You're close,
Well,
but not
Queen
quite.
Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth.
This is
okay.
actually what she really did look like on her coronation day. When she's crowned queen, I took the portrait that they had painted of her and just did a duplication of her, and I sell a lot of her because, and she goes to England.
Yeah,
a lot of her over in England.
I bet you she does go. And even the cloth, you said, you tried to replicate the
the
fabric.
costume, if I can, if I have something that will kind of be similar, I do try to do that. All the details I try to fit in as much as possible.
Okay. Now, some people might recognize her, but once again, she's more of a Brit than anything. She competed in a contest, a singing contest, and blew everybody away, right?
Yes,
Wow.
she is. She's very famous now, but that's Susan Boyle, and I did her as she was in her, when she was appearing on the Britain's Got Talent, and they gave her such a hard time for a while. I felt so sorry for her, and I was telling my husband, I hope she wins, because I think she's really good. And while this was going on, my sister told me, she said, why don't you make one of her? And I said, I don't think anybody's going to buy that. Well, I ate my words, because I made one and put her on my blog, and when I did, it was just like, I don't know how it happened, but I got calls.
It went viral.
Yes, and I got calls from England. I was getting calls, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning there, and then it'd be 9 o'clock, and I don't know how many I got of interviews, and they gave it to her on the Today Show, so.
Really?
Yes.
Your little miniature doll?
They presented it to her when she won, and they gave it to her, and she made it dance across the screen. And
Oh my
she really
gosh.
seemed to like it, so I was happy.
Oh my gosh.
It was fun.
Okay, and then these 3 guys, people might be able to determine who these 3 guys are. I don't know, but what do you think?
Joseph, me, and Dennis.
Yeah, in fact, Dennis has portrayed this before.
It could be.
It could be, but actually better known as the 3 wise men.
Right. That was my second guess.
That was your second guess. Very good there.
Well, I have to get a head start on Christmas.
That's
so-
right.
so
That's
I'm-
right. Well, tell me a little bit about how people can purchase these.
You just go to my shop. I'm on Etsy. The name of my shop is Unique Doll Designs, and I spelled it strangely, like UNEEK.
Okay.
Doll Designs, and if you type that in, or if you just type in my name on the internet search bar, it'll come up. My shop will come up, Debbie Ritter.
Okay.
And it'll take you right to it, and you can order. Well, I've got over 700 to choose from, but if you see something, or if you want something special, all you have to do is give me a picture, and I will work with it. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do it.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for being here today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a great honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't go away.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
That's how fast the health information technology profession is projected to grow this decade. That's how much a health information technician can make in the first year. Who will you be? Be one of us and get in a Wallace state of mind.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.
It's back to school time, and remember, a child's safety is crucial. Parents, teach students to stand at least 10 feet from the road if they're waiting on the bus. Find out school procedures and rules. Make sure backpacks or school bags are acceptable. Let's make this a memorable back-to-school year.
Now we're doing 110. There certainly was a race for a book.
Welcome back to Today on 2. This is the part of the show where we like to tell you about some of the merchants in the area, maybe turn you on to some local businesses and get you out there shopping and supporting the local commerce here in the area. So we, of course, are going to give away some prizes, so let's look at the prizes we're going to give away today. We have the Family Barbecue Package from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. We also have a free round of golf from Chesley Oaks Golf Course. And last but not least, we are going to have a 15% off purchase from It's My Party. So a good set of prizes right there. Let's take a look at our merchant ads here on Today on 2. We're going to start off with Brown Company Beverages. They are keeping you cool this summer. Chill out and visit the Beer Cave. All the best brands, domestic imports, local and regional beverages. It's on Highway 157 next to the Ford dealership.
And Autotech Repair and Service, doing electronic diagnostics like major engine repairs, transmission, brake, foreign and domestic auto repairs available.
Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim there at Mullins Body Shop.
Grand Point Pharmacy has coffee and gift items, but they make managing your prescriptions easy because managing your health is hard enough. Go try out Grand Point Pharmacy, stop in for a cup of coffee, and get your prescriptions filled.
Cotton State Barns, buy or rent to own. No credit check, you are approved. Barns starting at $1,496. They have carports, play sets, utility trailers, storage buildings. They are located on 278.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Licensed inflatable slides, water slides, obstacle courses, bounce slide combos, and concession equipment rentals at Jolly Time Rentals.
Tires for less. They do feature Bridgestone and Firestone tires, although they are more than just tires. They do oil changes and engine repairs, alignments. They're open Monday through Friday.
It's My Party. Balloons of all shapes and sizes are available. Singing telegrams from Lulu the Gorilla can go right to your door, and anything you need for any type of party at It's My Party.
Dev's Bookstore. It's your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are welcome. Used books are half price every day. New books are 20% off every day. They also have gift certificates available for all your gift giving needs at Dev's Bookstore. Okay, that is our first round of merchant ads, and you can see the number at the bottom of the screen because we're about to ask you a question. And the question for today is, who are your TechNet professionals? That is the question.
Very good.
So, who are your TechNet professionals? Go ahead and give us a call right now while we wait. We're going to see if anybody knows this question because it's not that difficult.
No, it's not. We just saw the ad.
We did just see the ad. So, so think about that.
We've had them around for a while.
We've had them a while. They're very consistent with us as far as advertising, and we really like to give them some business. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Money Matters, so don't go away.
Hi, I'm Allison Lewis with Premier Bank. I have a lot of young people come in and ask if they can open a checking or savings account with us, and they can as long as they're 19 or older, but they can also have an account if they're younger than 19 as long as a parent or guardian signs with them. So that's a great way for them to become financially independent and get to know their local bank. So come see me today at Premier Bank at Good Hope, and we will see about opening a checking account for you, and we'll be there for all your banking needs.
All right, we are back, and I don't believe we have any calls, and that's just unfortunate. Think about it. We'll take a look at that ad maybe again tomorrow, and then you'll find out the answer. But let's take a look at the rest of the ads here on Channel 2. We're going to start off with Chesley Oaks Golf Course. It's an 18-hole golf course and full practice facility with beautifully manicured bent greens and 4 sets of tees to suit all golfers of ability. They are open 7 to 7.
Earl's Body Shop voted Best Automotive Repair in Coleman. Large and small towing available, local or long distance, 24-hour towing available. And of course, it's a great body shop.
Pizza Hut, they are open all days of the week, I suppose. They're Tuesdays. They have their $10 family-size pasta, and Wednesdays, they 50-cent wings.
And Chips Ahoy! It's the blizzard of the month right now. The chocolate chip cookies are mixed in with ice cream. Isn't that fantastic at Dairy Queen? And of course, don't forget about the $5 lunch. It's every day from 11 until 4. You can even upgrade your Sunday to a small blizzard for just $1 more.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts, they do jewelry, framing, and prints, and they are located in downtown next to Moe's. They are open. Goodness, why do I keep saying they're open? Go see them.
Harville Homes, Coleman and Good Hope is where they feature, and of course they have houses and apartments for rent, 2 to 6 bedroom single family homes, 1 to 2 bedroom apartments available.
Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have a 6-lane competition pool, full fitness center, indoor rubber walking track. They just have all you need there. So go and check them out. They also have day passes available.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, bow ties, zipper ties, extra long ties, dress shirts, trousers, suits, blazers, formal wear. They've got it all, especially for the hard to fit guys at Mr. Hicks Menswear.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. They offer the family barbecue package, which is a pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns, all for $14.99, and it's delicious. They are located inside the Berlin Quick Stop. Go check them out. And those are the merchant ads for the day. So we will be right back with our community billboards, so don't go away.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.
It's back to school time, and remember, a child's safety is crucial. Parents, teach students to stand at least 10 feet from the road if they're waiting on the bus. Find out school procedures and rules. Make sure backpacks or school bags are acceptable. Let's make this a memorable back-to-school year.
Now we're doing 110. This certainly was a race for a book.
Now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Party in the Park will be taking place this Friday at 6 p.m. at Depot Park. It's $8 in advance, $10 at the door, and children under 13 are free. They're going to have grilled food, drinks, and snacks available for purchase, and they're featuring Act of Congress. And Regional Sculptors Invitational Exhibit is in the Evelyn Burrow Museum right there at Wallace State. It's going to take place through September the 30th. Museum hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 5, Saturday, 10 until 2. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can send it to channel2coleman.com. You can give us a call, 256-734-7399, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman. And we'd like to wish happy birthday to Chad Adair, Katie Jones, Hank Hendricks, and Sandra Pearson Perry. And their names will be put into a drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And we're going to take one last look at the weather, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Today it's going to be 92 degrees. Tonight it's going to be 68. Tomorrow there's going to be a 10% chance of rain with a high of 94 degrees. So that is the last look at the weather. And thank you for joining us so much today. Tomorrow we are going to have
Miss Angie Veal.
Miss Angie Veal from Grand Point Pharmacy. So tune in tomorrow and we hope to see you then.